Today we're going to talk about some regional ideas. First of all, it's actually on Malaysian stocks. I think you can see from the chart here, the first stock is actually housing industries. Generally speaking, I think after the earlier run up in share price, I think last week the candles continue to build a base, and we believe this is actually a good sign. Okay, on Friday itself, it created another bullish engulfing pattern, so likely there is a good chance that the upward momentum will be extended. That said, I think if you look at the current base building formation, we need another green candle to confirm this momentum. Second stock is actually Nation Gate. Okay, if you look at the share price, it is actually hovering near the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement level. Okay, last Friday it broke out from the short-term resistance trend line, taking out the resistance on strong volume, and with the RSI, if you look at my cursor here, also on the rising trend, we believe the bullish reversal would continue. And I think the 50-day SMA will be a strong support to look at. Okay, for Indonesia, our buy pick is actually Bank Syariah Indonesia. I think if you look at share price, broke out from the triangle pattern last week, indicating that there will be a continuation in the upward momentum. Okay, well, I think if you look at the share price now, it is hovering above all the key moving averages. Hence, I think the breakout will likely be extended. Okay, fourth stock is actually Chevron Hofkan Indonesia. Okay, I think share price broke out from the downward sloping resistance trend line. I think more importantly also, I think it took out the 200 the key moving averages last week. Hence, I think there is a good chance that this upward momentum or the bullish momentum will continue. Another green candle will also need to validate this upward momentum. For Philippines, we have Double Dragon. Okay, I think share price has been hovering sideways around October, and I think last Friday it actually made a sharp breakout. Okay, and do take note that I think the breakout was with increased volume. Hence, I think that this is an indication that interest has picked up. Okay, and even if the share price re-enter the consolidation phase or a false breakout, I think chances are it will continue to stuck in this sideways consolidation pattern. Sixth stock is actually Cebu Land Masters. Okay, I think share price have actually bounces back quite strongly recently, before the correction kicks in. But I think on Friday itself, the share price rally on strong volume, indicating that there is a revival in buy interest. Okay, the bulls now have the upper hand because if you look at the moving averages, the 30-day SMA has actually cut above the 200-day SMA. Seven stocks is actually Singapore Counters, Singapore Technologies. I think if you look at the chart here, we see the formation of many higher lows pattern. Okay, so this kind of validate that the stock is actually on an upward trend. Okay, last Friday, I think it actually broke out from the consolidation trend, the sideways consolidation trend, and we believe this is actually a precursor to a bullish continuation. Okay, note that I think RSI is not overbought yet. Hence, I think there is still room for further upward gains. Eighth stock is actually iFast Corporation of Singapore. Okay, I think if you look at the correction, it was kind of shallow because I think it kind of formed a support near or slightly below the 23.6% Fibonacci retracement level. In other words, I think the revival in interest on Friday itself could signal that I think the prior uptrend will likely resume. Okay, I think for this stock, basically we need another candle to validate the reversal. Okay, because I think if you look at the correction, it has yet to reach the 38.8 2% Fibonacci retracement level. So meaning that there is a good chance that the correction will be shallow, but another green candle is needed to validate the reversal. Okay. Nine stock is actually from Thailand, Helicon. Okay. I think if you look at the share price has been hovering sideways for quite a couple of months before share price made another upward move last Friday or last week. Okay. If you look at on Friday itself, it's actually closed at a new 52-week high, and that itself is actually above all the key moving averages. Okay, so I think there is a good chance that the upward momentum will continue, though I think near term we may see some base building formation, another base building formation to neutralize the RSI. Hence stock is actually scanned interpublic. I think if you look at the share price, had a good run last week. I think recently the 30-day SMA has actually cut above 50 SMA, so it shows that there is a bullish momentum in the stock. Okay, we are now waiting for the share price to break above the 200 SMA to confirm the strength of the current trend. It's 11 stock is actually from Vietnam, Saigon. Okay, Tuong Tin. I think share price actually make a breakout run last Friday. Okay, that is actually on the back of high volume, signaling that buying interest is strong. Okay. Well, I think if you look at the RSI, it is now approaching overbought territory. So some sideways consolidation may take place, but I think overall the uptrend is actually intact. Finally, the last stock, 12 stock, Vietnam Export Import Bank. I think if you look at the share price, it has actually rebounded strongly from the 61.8% Fibonacci retracement level after the recent pullback. Okay, hence I think there is a good chance that the bullish momentum will be extended. Note that I think RSI is still below overbought territory, so I think there is still room for further upward momentum.